Everything that shows up in your life doesn't have to shake you. Just because it appears doesn't mean it has to disturb your peace. We forget sometimes that we actually have a choice in the matter. Something happens, somebody steps on your toes, bruises your ego. You respond by yelling, cursing, throwing a fit. Or you can choose to say, you know what? I'm not giving this the power to move me. Because here's the truth, at least according to how I see it. Your reactions is what gives that thing power. It's not the event itself, it's what you do with it. That's why I say nothing moves me from my grounded place unless I allow it. And let me tell you something. When we do allow ourselves to fall back into old habits and instant reactions, we end up disappointing ourselves. Because let's face it, we're all on a journey. We're trying to grow and evolve past those old ways. We're new creations in Christ, right? That's why James 1 and 2 tells us, count it all joy when you face trials of many kinds. Why? Because those trials are real tests. They show you exactly where you are in your growth. And here's the good news, God already knows your capacity. 1 Corinthians 10:13 says, no temptation has come upon you except that which is common to man. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear, but will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. That means when the test shows up, God has already given you the strength to pass it. That's how much faith God has in you. But what about you? Do you have faith in yourself? And then Psalm 16:8 says, I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand and I will not be shaken. That's it right there. I will not be shaken. Yeah, you're going to have emotions in regards to these issues, but you don't have to let it shake you. Now, let me give you a little tip. These tests and trials, they don't just come out of nowhere, they're not random. Most of the time, they keep showing up because there's still something in us that hasn't been dealt with. Think about it. If you get infuriated every time somebody cuts you off in traffic, guess what? That same situation is going to keep coming back unless you pass the test. And every time you react the same way, fussing, fuming, cursing, let me ask you this. Did it change the outcome? Did it fix anything? Did you feel any better afterward? Or did you just carry that anger the rest of the way home? Do you even notice that this keeps coming up? Not just in this area, but other areas. And here's the part that stings. When you go ballistic like that, your kids are sitting in the back seat watching you. Whether you realize it or not, you're teaching them how to handle life's tests. If they see you lose it every time, don't be surprised when they start reacting the same way. So the test isn't just about you, it's about the pattern you're setting for the next generation. And here's something else. When you let yourself react like that, your body goes into fight or flight mode. You actually release chemicals like cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart races, your blood pressure spikes, your muscles tighten, and digestion slows. Your body thinks it's in danger, all because somebody cut you off in traffic. Now, once in a while, that's fine. But when you keep reacting that way over and over, your body never comes out of that stress cycle. We literally get addicted to those stress chemicals. We train our bodies to live in stress until it becomes our normal state. I heard this story told by a guy named Dr. Joe Dispenza. The story goes like this. Someone asked, how are you? And the person said, not so good. Then they asked, why? And the person says, well, I was thinking about how somebody did me wrong. person asks, "Oh my goodness, what happened?" And they say, "Well, 20 years ago, blah, blah, blah." And here they are, still living in the same story, still releasing the same chemicals in their body, still rehearsing the same pain. You see, the body doesn't know the difference between the original event and you remembering it with the same emotions. So every time you recall it, you're reliving it and locking yourself in the past. That's what happens when you let things move you. You don't just react in the moment. You rehearse it, you relive it, you program yourself to stay stuck. And this is why Proverbs 17:3 hits so hard. The crucible is for silver and the furnace is for gold, but the Lord tests the heart. So just like the fire burns impurities out of silver and gold, these tests are meant to refine you. They're not there to destroy you. They're there to burn off the temper, the holier than thou attitude, the judging, the pride, the impatience. And it shows what's really inside. I've seen this play out in my own life. My mother was supposed to die according to her doctor when her liver failed. The doctors gave up, but instead of letting that report shake us, we prayed. We stood on the word. She got healed and lived 10 more years. As a matter of fact, I had to take her back to the hospital so the doctor can see her because they wouldn't believe me. But that was a test, and we chose faith instead of fear. So whether it's something huge like a diagnosis or something small like losing a few bucks, hitting your toe against a chair, or getting cut off in traffic, the principle doesn't change. The event itself isn't the problem. The problem is when we let it move us from our grounded place. So I'll leave you with this. The next time something comes up, ask yourself, am I going to let this shake me? Or am I going to stay steady, pass this test, and keep going? It won't happen all at once, but I guarantee that if you hold back your instant reactions this way, you'll find yourself really being a very much better version of yourself. And I tell you, your joy will be full. Because remember this, nothing moves me from my grounded place unless I allow it. Thanks for listening.